spent a couple of years there and then moved to AFL Vic. And this year I've got, was given an opportunity again to reconnect with the club. And yeah, I've come back on board as a community development manager there. So
I love that.
Yeah,
How
really
important is it that you're involved in AFL and kind of inviting other people from diverse cultures to want to be a part of it and to feel included? How's that been for you? Amazing.
Well, I think I think, let's face it, Australia's population in general are growing every day. So I feel like I'm just warming up the seat for the next person, especially the next African or next Sudanese person to come and take that seat. My job is to create a solid blueprint as possible. And by doing that, it's, how to do that, obviously sharing the brand of the game, because this game can either, if you can play it really well, then there's a place for you to play it. And if you want to become a coach, there's also a place for you. If you want to do community work, there's also a place for you. So it's about making sure, reinforcing these positive, messages, people always assume that AFL is just about playing. Yes, you can play it, but then there's a lot of avenue that you can also be a part of in this great game.
I love that. I'm going to ask you a tough question.
Sure.
You're going to have to answer it.
Sure.
Who is your favorite African player in the AFL now?
Yeah.
And who do you know that is going to make it in the AFL? Maybe soon, maybe in the year to come?
I've already got a couple of young players, Sudanese that are actually
perfect. Well, that's the first question. Who's your favorite player, African player in AFL at the moment?
At the AFL at the moment, CJ.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah, because I had a lot to do with CJ.
Sick.
Obviously with my work at the time at the AFL. Also, I like Buku as well. But then also when you look as a game in whole, you can't go past Aliyah. You got to respect
100%.
him. You got to give him his props.
You have to look in the camera and tell them that in case he's watching.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure, mate, follow me back. I think you did. Yeah.
No, I love that. I love that. And so before we get to that one, actually, who is an upcoming African player that you've got your eye on that we should be looking out for?
If you have asked me this question about probably 10 years ago, would have easily identified one particular.
But now it's
Now it's so many. There's so many. Like, the game have grown so much, and there's a lot of people in our community, especially our young fellas, have embraced this game, and they're actually doing a phenomenal job with it. So at this point, I can't even pinpoint one particular individual.
Yeah.
But all I know that is that our numbers will grow in the next 10 years' time.
That's
we'll have
amazing.
more handful of players. Yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. If you liked that episode, you can watch the full episode somewhere around here. I'm not sure where yet. But if you liked it, make sure you like it, subscribe, and join us in the next episode. Peace. We are out.